Alright, I think we are ready to get started here. That's the wrong one, but this I need to turn. Browser off. Okay. Sorry, I'm like slightly delayed, so there's like 3 things I still needed to do. There we go. Okay, now we are good. Yeah, thank you for joining in. Yes, as Take-kun said, so our track at the top here is a track from the artist we're listening to today, DJ Tin, from the We Are Not Alone Evangelion compilation. So we'll dive into DJ Tin a little more once we get started here. But yeah, he didn't compose too many tracks, just a handful here and there. He was mostly a DJ, but this is one of the original tracks he composed. Yeah, so not a whole lot of like info stuff to dive into at the top here. I have some pickups that we'll take a look at in a second. Just one thing I am going to mention briefly. So C-Type announced he's going to do a stream on July 5th to commemorate 30 years of Murder Yacht School. And he's taking open submissions for mixes for the stream. He wants 60-minute mixes by June 23rd. So if you want to submit a mix for the Murder Yacht School 30th anniversary stream, that is totally something you can do. I'll just link the tweet, I guess. He says to DM him on this website. You could probably email him. I'm sure there's an email address on the Murder Yacht School website also. So that's, I'm sure about that too. But yeah, just wanted to mention that briefly. I'm sure whoever ends up doing sets, it'll be a good event. What day of the week is the 5th? And actually, yeah, okay, it's a Saturday in Japan. It probably won't start so early that we would be able to raid it, but it'll probably start like a couple hours after the stream ends, because like right now it's 7 a.m. in Japan on Saturday. So, I mean, if it's an all-day thing and it started at 10 and we were doing a longer stream, that might work. So it might work out, we'll see. But it'll be, yeah, right after our stream. And once the start time gets announced, if it's like, oh, it would overlap, maybe I'll make things work out on purpose or something. But yeah, I'm sure there'll be more info on that soon. Yeah, I don't think there's really been much on, on Macari, Sudugaya. I will mention briefly that Sudugaya brought back all of their 18 plus stuff. Not all of it, most of it. Some of it got word filtered a few weeks ago, and that stuff's still gone, but the stuff that got blanket removed like a week ago is now back. This doesn't really affect too much, but there were those few things that we talked about, I think just last week, the like Ryojoku Hardcore, there's like a Hochi Pochi 4-beat, a few things were gone and are now back. So that's good news. You can't pay for them with credit card, but like if you want to import, you can do cash on delivery if you use a service that supports it, or you can do bank transfer if you use Wise. I've successfully done that a couple times to do bank transfer for Sudugaya purchases, and it went through just fine. So there's options. Oh yeah, I was gonna mention, I guess it's not even showing up now. This came up in the Discord, but I did eventually, this guy eventually let Bai grab this Birdman mix CD for me after like a week. So I'll have that eventually, which is nice. I still don't like supporting this seller, but I have so many Birdman CDs already that it's nice to continue filling out that collection. He listed Bubble Fever for 8,000 yen basically, which I think is supremely overpriced. There's this Merryworks CD, presumably, so this is a pressed CD, so presumably this, if you received a CDR, then you could make a complaint probably, but I'm guessing this is probably not a copy, it's probably an original pressed copy, but not too much else really that has popped up that I can remember off the top of my head. But we can take a quick look here at a few things I got in recently. Move this out of the way. So just a couple things. But thank you again for the tip, whoever it was who mentioned it. What got darker? Did my laptop get darker? I think my laptop screen got darker. I'm plugged in, right? I'm not plugged in. Hang on. Hold up. Oh, yeah. I didn't actually plug this in. Okay. Now we're plugged in. Right? Okay, yeah, my battery was down to 26%, so that wasn't good. But we're good now. Damn, my battery went down that far in 20 minutes tops. That sucks. Anyway, yes, got this physical copy of My Life by Visgatus from Toy Label. And there's actually, so you can't see it, but down here on the back it actually lists the members of the band. And one of the members of the band is VO, Makoto Nakasumi, whose album we listened to last week. So that kind of makes the connection to Toy Label at least a little bit clearer. And yeah, I thought I used to have a copy of this, but I might be misremembering. I may have never owned a copy of this. But either way, yeah, someone... yes, it is the Toy Label version. It's not the People's Records. I can't remember exactly what the label name was, but no, it's the original Toy Label version as far as I can tell. But yeah, thanks for whoever noticed this last week. Is that just last week? Has to have been 2 weeks ago, right? I guess it could have been last week. Because, yeah, if it was last week and I ordered it on Friday and it got to my black ship by Monday and then I consolidated and shipped out by like Tuesday. Oh, yeah. That's pretty good turnaround. I mean, that's faster than some domestic things I've ordered, honestly. Yeah, good to have that. And so then I did also get, we were talking about Bumblebee's new little book, zine, whatever you want to call it, this tiny report, this app in Japan where you can sign up just to do a part-time job for like an afternoon basically, and you did like 20-something different part-time jobs through this app and wrote up reports for it. So in the back it does credit the cover illustration to Shamo, but I will say at the corner of each of these entries, there are these little illustrations. I'm not 100% convinced, but these look very AI generated to me, unfortunately. I'm not there, and there's no credit for them. So yeah, that's unfortunate. But you know, I'm not gonna go canceling someone online or anything. But yeah, it does specifically only credit the cover illustration in the back, and doesn't mention any credits for the interior illustrations. So that's, you know, pretty suspicious either way. And then I got this acrylic stand from Rave Station set up right now. And yeah, we have started in on our first album here. So yeah, so this is something I picked up on Mercari recently. And what it is it's an entire album apparently composed in this PS1 game called Fluid. It's called Fluid in the outside Japan, and it's called Depth in Japan. And I really know nothing about this game. I was gonna maybe at the end of the album I'll pull up some footage of it. But I really know nothing about it. But it's fascinating that there's this entire album just composed in this PS1 game. So this, she still has the plastic covering on it, but I just did my nails yesterday, so I'm not going to try to peel that off right now. I'll leave it for later. Will she fit? She won't. This really doesn't fit. I guess she'll have to go somewhere else. Oh wait, no, there we go. Can you even see that? Oh, here. Now, her head's cut off, but she's up there now. That's the only shelf she would fit on. There we go. I wonder if they actually still have some of those. Yep, yeah, we still got some, so a little shout out there, there's the link. Oh, and got my Traffic Jammies shirt in. Very cool. Very glad to have one of these. There we go. Oh, jeez. Yeah, international shipping from the US, you know. It's not good. So what did I want to do? There was something I wanted to do. Definitely gonna go take a look at DH's website. What I wanted to do was get the CD and show the insert of it. So yeah, we looked at this back when this CD came in, but inside so there's the jacket, and then inside is this accordion folded insert, and it has this breakdown of all the tracks, and I believe this is like a breakdown of what setup was used in the game to compose each track. And so yeah, we'll take a little look at what the game is like and how it works in a little bit here. But yeah, this is fascinating. I don't have a scan of this because it's slightly too long for my scanner bed. I know I could just do it in two parts, but let's see here. So yeah, when I bought this, I was familiar with DJ 10, who, forgot to mention, but unfortunately has passed away. He died, I want to say like 10 or so years ago at this point. It was quite a while ago. But yeah, I had never heard of this album or any of the stuff from him that went up from this Mercari seller. But it is mentioned on his old site. And let's see here, yeah. So take a look at that just briefly here. Let me do this too. So I don't want to go more washed out. There we go. But yeah, so far, I'm very much digging the sound of this. No, that's not bad. I think this is the top page of his very old website. Yeah, okay, so, yeah, way back in 2002, he had his discography on his website. So there's a couple things on here that still, that, you know, I think they're all, other than this album we're listening to right now, they're all DJ mixes. But it looks like these are all physical releases. And so this first Tin Curry and Robot song did not pop up from the seller, and yeah, the page for this album is unfortunately not archived. I think even if we jump forward, Yeah, same deal. So unfortunately, yeah, the page for this album is not archived. He does have a Muzi. He's got a Neopets link at the bottom. That's great. But I believe humans' future may be so long. Very, very profound words. Okay, so he's got some of these old mixes up for download on here. But the mixes are short samples, crossfades probably. I'm guessing very little, if any, of this is archived. So let's just look at all of them. Be archived. Nope. Very sad. Hey, welcome. Happy Friday. Oh, and this seems also, is this like, there was definitely no stop to the previous track. I didn't notice after the first couple, but this might also be like not mixed exactly, but just one non-stop track, maybe? But yeah, it does say in the liner notes, all tracks produced by DJ 10, and this piece made with PlayStation's soft depth only. Oh, and very important. Wrong one. What am I doing? I'm doing this. Come on, focus. Just want you to see the credit for artwork by Dobby. Put it in the case. There we go. Artwork by Dobby. Yeah. I know Spitfire got one. That might have been the only couple that made it out of Japan, though. Off the top of my head. I was very amused that, Dempa sent me the shirt and also one of the Stereo Records stickers that they were including with the shirts that I made and got printed. So I made those and then took them to Japan, and then one of them got mailed back to me. Very amusing. We can just continue to enjoy this chill PS1. Yeah, I'll wait till the end of the album and then I'll pull up a couple clips from the game real quick, just so we can kind of get a little bit of an idea of what it looks like. Don't want to interrupt the vibes in the middle of it on this one a little bit too. Yeah, it's better. Okay, so we will do that in a second. I'll be right back though. So just take a second. We are back. Alright, let's do it. Oh yeah, and I'll listen to see if this track just flows onto the next one fluidically. Oh yeah. This seems like it's really a kind of a non-stop single composition with movements. Which means I'm gonna have to edit the Discogs entry. Guess? I don't know. I don't know if that counts as mixed exactly. I don't know if non-stop and mixed are exactly the same thing. Guess I can just go in the notes though. Ooh. See if I can think of any other releases that are in a similar kind of format. I mean, there are obviously releases like that, but like nerdcore or J-core releases that are really just one long composition. Focus on that for me. It's like a spooky rock band. Focus? I can't tell because now I can't see my computer screen. Whatever. It's a spooky rock band. Skeleton guy on the guitar, skeleton guy on the drums. It's slowing down. pull these liner notes back out, actually. So this is Disco da Beat. So this is made of space, coral, abyss, tube, shell, and woods. The next one is all shell. Interesting. I've been casually just keeping an eye out whenever I'm at any game stores for a copy of this game, but unfortunately have not come across any yet. I know I could just, download it, but... that would be illegal. Actually, when did that game come out? '96 in Japan, and the reason I haven't found any copies, I think I probably misspoke. This actually didn't come out in the US. It came out in Japan and Europe. So I'm probably not gonna come across a copy of this at any local used game shops. But yeah, it came out '96 in Japan, and then 2 years later in Europe. But yeah, so when this album was made, this game was already 6 years old. Yeah, I was actually just about to say that this reminds me a lot of the music from Humanity, which is the puzzle game that, what are they called now? Is it... It's escaping me. It's the new company from the Rez guy, which he didn't do the music for Humanity, it's someone else, but the music in that game is definitely very, very similar vibes to this. And is it just Enhance Entertainment? I think it's just Enhance. And they did Tetris Effect as well. Yeah, Enhance Games. I don't know why I couldn't remember that. I need to go back and finish that game. It's what I played of it, I really enjoyed it. It very much felt like kind of PS2 era vibes, aesthetic. I got most of the way through it, I think. Where is this? Still so weird to me that they never did a HD remastered version. It's already in HD, but a remastered version of Child of Eden, because they went so hard on Res Infinite and, you know, all the different platforms and like 4 or 5 different releases of the soundtrack and stuff, but they've not touched Child of Eden at all, and it seems really strange to me. But I don't know, maybe it didn't sell well at all when it originally came out or something? I don't know if that's the case or not off the top of my head. Although, I wonder if there are, like, some kind of rights issues with the Genki Rockets stuff. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know, like, what label Genki Rockets is or was signed to, if any. But I guess that could be making it more difficult than it's worth pursuing or something. This is already going on to the last track of this. This is short, about 42 minutes or so. Hell? Then you would think at least like a PS4, PS5 version would be feasible, but who knows? Ooh. Yeah. There shouldn't be a cat in this room. Rewind these instructions a bit just to see. Okay, I messed up. Well, I guess you might have heard a cat. I can't, because headphones. Oh, there. You're first. This track is on the longer side, 7.5 minutes. Oh no. Ours will chase the bugs, but they don't actually eat them. We got a huge fly with the bug zapper a couple weeks ago, and as soon as it was dead, they were no longer interested whatsoever. I haven't even looked at footage of this game yet myself. Maybe just for like a brief second. blizzards here in the Northwest. Oh boy, yeah, I had a cat when I was in like high school that brought on multiple occasions brought still living baby bunnies into the house. And so we would get woken up at like 11 o'clock at night to the screams of a baby bunny that has been dragged into the house. Alright, yeah, let's take a minute. Let's just let's see what this game actually looks like. That's a great loading screen. I don't think so. Oh, the bunny. Yeah, we would put the bunnies back outside. Skip around a little bit. You just swim around? And you can go between the different environments. Are there any videos of the, like, how to finish it quickly? I don't, yeah. Well, here's a crunchy old video. Got 240p. Thank you, Captain Video Blogger. So I'm assuming, like, I don't know, if, like, going near objects in the environment... Oh, the Groove Editor. Groove Editor. Hashtag weird game. I wonder if there's even any footage of this Groove Editor. There's no idea what that was. Oh, okay. Here's the editor. Oh, what's that? Oh. Okay, so let me look at these liner notes again. Okay, so yeah, this lists all the settings, like the volume, the auto pan, reverb, delay, modulation, and then, yeah, the number. So, like, this is, I guess, piece, yeah, there's piece 1. There's, so, like, patterns 1 through 9 at least. But then there's also, like, drums and cymbals and guitar. And those all have individual patterns for each. Yeah, so there's a 1 through 5. Looks like that's a kick drum. Yeah, so that's the kick. Fascinating. I wonder what the A, B, I guess maybe that's like just transition between 2 patterns. Change the BPM. Yeah, okay, so that... I don't know, what are they doing there? They're like swapping which things are active? Just, yeah, swaps all of them at once. But that's not doing the select A-B thing. Fascinating. Whoa, what's going on? Stop that. This looks fascinating to mess around with. Go from 50 to 200 BPM. So I'm guessing he must have just set these up and then did line out from the PS1. Or maybe through like a receiver or something, but... Very minimal UI in this game, for sure. And so I wonder if setting that stuff up affects the actual music in the stage when you're in it. Alright, well. Fascinating stuff. But yes, let's move on to our mix CD here. So it'll be a little bit of a change of pace. Let me see, I can't remember if this was the one with the cool liner as part of the mix. This is the 10 curry spicy type. '27-track DJ mix here. Okay, no, this just has the standard. It's got this little dot artwork and the track list. Oh, cool. But yeah, we've got like, you know, Jeff Mills, Taku Ishino, DJ Shuffle Master, bunch of stuff like that on here. It should be a good listen. I do like that the back of the jacket is designed like it's got like the nutrition facts and ingredients and stuff like from the back of a box of curry. We looked at this before, but this mix, the mix that we're not listening to, has this insert that shows how all the tracks overlap in the mix with timestamps and everything. I guess it probably would have been harder to do that for this longer 27 track run. But yeah, just this, such a fascinating thing. Yeah, they're on there. The mixes show up under unofficial, because I marked them as partially unofficial since I added the full track lists. Oh, I changed the album info. Ha, remembered on my own. There we go. Yeah, you'll see, yeah, it's not here because it's under unofficial. Oh, I forgot to add this to my collection? Oops. There you go. But yeah, so up until just now, the oldest thing on here, oldest thing on Discogs from him was this this CD from 2007, which I think this was sold at like Garuvi, and I've got a copy of this that I think I found at like Disc Union or something. And there's a couple copies for sale. Oh my god, the shipping. That makes Ongaku Express cheaper just because this insane shipping. I don't think it's possible to spend 7,000 yen shipping a CD. A single CD. That's insane. But yeah, this probably should also be technically marked as partially unofficial. Because like, and yeah, actually this track listing is kind of, oh my gosh, and there's so many people who have contributed to this, but like, I mean, I guess it's probably listed as Killer 7 on the track list, but like, that's not an artist. That's the name of a video game. And like these NES, Nintendo Entertainment System. That's really funny, this is credited on 2 things, and someone wrote a whole profile. There's alias Nintendo. Yeah, I guess Nintendo has all these members. This is fascinating. I guess this is how you would list this, but history, family computer game stuff. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, this is weird. There's gotta be a better way to do this. But what, there's one track on here with an artist credit? Oh, no, but look, it says music by Nintendo. That's a credit. That's an artist credit, just in terms of this specific release. That's an artist credit. It does say music by Nintendo. I agree. Thank you for the music, Mr. Nintendo. Yeah. Give me 1 second here. But yeah, like Killer 7 as an artist also, I don't think makes sense. I don't know what would be better. And this has since been technically hijacked now. Because there's, I guess, an actual band called Killer 7, which isn't surprising. But they've technically hijacked this profile page because this already exists. I want to look at my copy of this, actually. I'm trying to see where it is on my shelf. Hang on. Okay, so yeah, I mean, here's the back. So you can see, those are the credits. It does just say NES, Super Nintendo System, or Nintendo Entertainment System, Killer 7. I guess those are the only two problematic ones. So really just Killer 7. Yeah, I would think those two that are credited to Killer 7 could be changed to whoever did the music for Killer 7. I don't remember off the top of my head. And just a note added. Ah, Masafumi Takara. Yeah, those should be changed. Anyway. I wonder if anything in this mix would get the VOD muted or not. Let me turn it up just a hair. Yeah, I kind of wish that, like, they, they would never do this. And if they did, they would, I'm sure, break it somehow. But it would be nice if there was, like, a check if the artist that you list has no releases within, let's say, 10 years of the release year you put on your release, that it gives you a warning to, like, double check this, please. But that would probably put way too much strain on their already crumbling database, so... kind of interesting that being like, I'm pretty fed up with Discogs and all of the performance issues and UI changes and everything, but I still would rather use Discogs than VGMDB or Rate Your Music. Maybe it's just personal preference, but like, every time I go to Rate Your Music, I cannot at all figure out how the website works. Like, here's what is weird to me. So let me go back. So I'll click on the link to this release. And so it comes to this release, and then it says one issue. And then I click that, and it takes me to the same page? What's the difference here? Oh, it adds this line, issue details. And I'm like, every time I come here, I'm like, where's the track list? The track list is this tiny little thing over here. Where's the credits? Are there any credits? Is there a place to add credits? And so this is basically equivalent to like a Discogs master release page. But like, so here's all these different issues. So this page shows 14 tracks. If I go in to like this one, okay, so now it shows a different track list. That's similar to Discogs, but like, it's got attributes. It's just these two pages look too similar to me, and that confuses me. I guess is my main complaint. Versus like, here's a master release. It's got the two versions, and let's click into this. I guess it's not actually that different, but yeah, just the layout confuses me. Oh, so there are credits over here. Yeah, like, I just don't get why this is relegated to a sidebar. I guess it's because the website is about rating your music. Okay, so I guess that really gets to the center of it. Is I don't care about using a website to rate my music. I care about a music information database, and that's not the main purpose of this website. So it's doing what it wants to do, and it's just not the type of website I want to use, and that's fine. So I guess as long as nobody is offering up Rate Your Music as an alternative to Discogs, then everything's fine. I guess I'm just bothered by and I don't even know if this actually happens, but when the hypothetical idea of someone offering Rate Your Music as an alternative to Discogs. There's my rant for the day. And just to just to briefly, very, very briefly go into it, the problem with VGMDB is that it doesn't have a way to list credits per track. You can put it in the notes, but it'll just have a list of what's an example here? Yeah, like this. It's just a list of arrangers, and then you have to go down to the notes, and for example, on this one they chose to list the credits in alphabetical order. So if you want to know who did what track, you have to like go down here and look, okay, 7, and then go up, and in Project 2, 4, 10. That's the problem with VGMDB. So neither of them, I think, really work as an alternative to Discogs. And obviously VGMDB is limited in scope in the first place anyway. Oh, fun. Enjoy. Get those kicks in. Oh god, I haven't even used that in so long. I think I've submitted like one thing on there and I don't even remember why. Okay, I'm gonna complain about one more thing. And I think this is my own fault, partially, but like, at one point I made a change to an artist page on Rate Your Music. And like, sometime soon after that, someone posted a follow-up question, but I didn't know about that for like a year, because maybe there may have been a notification about it, but it was really not obvious at all. And so this question that I was asked just sat there for like a year before I was able to provide a response to it. Okay, it wasn't a year, it was 3 months. Oh, we're making a staircase. Stop the press. Hold all my calls. So we need... We're good. Hey. Look at that beautiful staircase. I hope it's gonna lead somewhere cool. That mistake. Hold up, what's going on here? Oh, shoot. That needs to be over there. What? Oh god. I'm having troubles. There. Just need that's I feel paranoid that I messed up this part somehow. These gears don't seem to want to spin. I don't know why. I'm gonna look right back in these instructions. supposed to be... I guess it works. Okay, I'm gonna assume it's correct. Move on. Definitely digging this mix. Kinda makes me feel like eating curry. Not super, I'm not getting like super curry eating vibes. A little bit. Uh-oh. Mostly saved it. It was not the smoothest transition at the outset there, though. The fact that he just changed his mind and try it again, I've certainly done that before. Yeah, he just changed his mind. He's like, alright, let's try that again from the top. Yeah, definitely a little smoother this time. I always get so frustrated when that happens because I'm like, damn, it's 40 minutes into the mix and I have to start over. So I guess you can always just keep going. Yeah, or not, apparently. kinda just did almost the same thing again. Good, sort of. Almost. This is so strange. There we go. Okay. Very interesting to see how this whole what's it called? Oh, monorail thing that goes across the cables in the sky. Like not a tram. It's not a ski lift. Cable car. Thank you. Yes, cable car. This whole cable car thing comes together. There we go. So I'm guessing this must have been very early in DJ Tin's activities. Considering this is some of the first stuff listed on that old website when he went on to DJ and make music for like 15 more years or whatever. But yeah, I'm interested. I want to look actually that mix CD from 07 and see if there's like a later website for him, because that one we looked at before only went up to like 2004. I'm sure he had a new homepage at some point. Getting some little decorations scattered around now. yeah, that first track we listened to, and I think all of the other original music he put out, I think was most, if not all, chiptune stuff, and some of his later DJ mixes, I think, definitely lean more heavily into the chiptune side of things. So it must have been a little bit of a transition at some point from just more general club music to specifically chiptune stuff. Missed some stuff somewhere. Shoot. I still need this and this and this. Yeah, I immediately see one thing on this. And another thing. Rewind time. We got this. We got this. This goes back. This goes back. This goes back. This goes here. Still got one extra piece. I'm sure I got that one. Yeah. Right? Yeah, that's it. Wait. Yeah, that must be. Oh, what? Over here? Over there? Yeah, okay. Back to mounting this whole thing on the main base. This to sit like that. That's We were right there. Now we've got all sorts of problems. Okay, let's try this again. Oh, jeez. Yeah, that sounds like a nightmare. Okay, are we good now? Are we good? Feels solid. That just still doesn't feel right, but I gotta lift this up and look at the motor now. Well, that just goes into the map, right? I guess that's just where it sits for the time being. I will just trust that's right. Down. I'm just gonna trust that that's right. Goes where? Okay, just to lock it in. Okay. And here, check this out. I'm gonna do this. Yep. Oh. I'm sure that's going to be part of a more significant thing eventually. So we can at least do that. Okay, and then we take this. Where'd that other piece go? Can I just shove it over here? Oh, I just placed the sticker poorly. Fix this sticker placement now. If I even can. I'll be able to. think we can get it without screwing up the sticker too much. Okay, let's try this again. The idea is we want this and this. So we just need that part. That looks good. Okay, let's try again. There we go, much better. This thing still doesn't seem to work right, but... that's fine. Come back to it later. Some good progress though. We got this new segment, new floor, what have you. Little whatevers. Let's see if there's another website on this. See, there might not be. There's no website on this CD. Let's see if we can find something though, because I know he's got what, a Volume 4 Records release. Yeah. Certainly an interesting title for this DJ mix. But yeah, this should have a web page for it. I don't remember off the top of my head the Volume 4 records. They were, oh no, account suspended. Ah, jeez, what was it? Did someone, was it on here? No. Okay, let's do this. Really? And I'm sure this won't give anything yet. Something from here. You gonna put this on your list of works and not link to where to download it? Here we go. This is just volume4records.com. Artsit. Oh, fixed. Artsit. But when I go to it, it's fixed. So just a Twitter and a SoundCloud? And a MySpace. Yeah, because he was Twitter. Yeah, I guess he didn't have. I guess just that old website, and then when that died, I guess he never made a new one. Yeah, it looks like it was just about 10 years ago that he passed away, unfortunately. Still lots of stuff on his SoundCloud, at least. Going back to 07. Oh, this is like an early version of Organic Sense of Value. I have always been curious about this Wyvern Records label. I don't think there's no other releases from it on Discogs, so I don't know if it was just like a one-off label. Oh, this is not the same label. It's not even spelled the same, is it? There's 2 R's here. Come on. Use your eyes. There's 2 R's. Hey, welcome. Still got about 15 minutes of this mix left. Let's fix this. Interesting that this label's not on there, but I'm not fix label name based on image. But yeah, I'm curious here if anything will come up for this. For example, without the S, Wikipedia. About just organic sense. Wonder how common that phrase is. Looks like not that common. This is still up, right? Oh no, it's not. Could buy it at Groovy or Pit Pat. Have any other videos on Nico? Oh, you can get a copy. Oh, look, 80 yen off. Huge discount. But yeah, if you want to get a copy of one of his mix CDs right now, 400 yen. I doubt Surugaya has it. Yeah, they don't have anything else listed. Forward here. Oh, that's not even. Oh, this isn't actually changing my UI. There we go. But I want the thing. The finest in MP3 since 2009. That's a great logo. I don't think I've seen that before. This is obviously very early. Before, oh lot of artists had even been added here. Maybe they're just all MySpaces, basically. I mean, I've got everything. I could just toss it up for you. They were all free, so I don't, like, think there's any problem with, you know, doing that. I think I'm missing, like, one of the DJ mixes. I think the Biohanya... Was that the one that was physically released? Yeah. Yeah, just the CD. Amen Traffic New Year Special Edition mix. That's the only thing that I don't have. And would be the only thing that wasn't free anyway, so... Yeah. List of releases here. And that includes all of the Ingo Beats remixes. That was a lot of work to get all of those downloaded and archived. So many. Because there were all of these downloads, and then there were also like a couple of videos and stuff. But yeah, I've got all that stuff. Are there any archives for this? 404, there we go. Yeah, I don't think I've ever even seen an actual physical copy of this CD. Looks like it was mail order or at event only. Yeah, nothing on here. I don't think it's even on Discogs, is it? Nope. No Google results. There's like a short clip of it from somewhere that I have. But yeah, not the whole thing. Yeah, that's totally gone. Alright, and then there's the extra Ingo Beats remixes, the Final Dead Chimpo, parts 1 and 2. Okay, so wait, what are these actually? Are these just all part of... I think I have all of these also. Let me double check. Oh, that's not opening the archive link. That's weird. I don't know why the Wayback Machine thing doesn't work sometimes and tries to link to the live website instead. Here. Oh, that's not even... Oh, wait. No, I just want this. Yeah. So, are these part of the main one also? Oh god, my cursor is offset to like the story. Why am I zoomed in? Oh no, this page is slowing down my browser. Okay, so these are not... Oh wait, are we still loading? No, yeah, so these are even more extra ones, but I think I have all of these too, I think. Yeah, I do. I've got 101 total tracks for the remix. 100 total tracks for the remixes. Albums. I think that's everything. Oh my god, my computer freaking out. I'm still here, right? That web page like actually caused some performance issues. Okay, cool. Alright, well we are wrapping up near to the end of this mix here. Just wanted to look at it again on Discogs for a second. Yeah, so actually, interesting, there's some like overlap on tracks between these two mixes. I think a half dozen or so, but yeah, there's between these two Tin Curry mixes that I got my hands on, there's some overlap in tracks. So that's why I just decided to go with this longer one. I entered this as separate tracks. I can't actually remember if it's separate tracks on the CD, actually, or not. Let me double check that real quick, actually. Okay, no, it is separate tracks on the CD. The insert here makes it sound like it's recorded as one track, but it's not. Yeah, just turn my browser off. So yeah, right here. Let's see if it focuses for me. It's the only thing in frame, so you'd think it would focus. Oh yeah, right there it says 27 songs, one track. But that's not actually true. It is separate tracks. But yeah, so I did upload for both of these releases the 100% FLAC riffs for us in the Brick House. So those are up and available. And today's password, I don't think anyone would have guessed this. But the password is all one, lowercase, all one word, depth fluid. Depth fluid. That's really hard to say. The depth fluid is the password for today. So yeah, you can grab the mix and the album from today. And next week, oh no, my browser's still up. Next week, more Toy Label, and we are finally graduating from cassette tape rips. So in fact, last week was our last set of cassette tapes, because we will be listening to the recent CD remastered reissue of the first Car Techno album. And then, yeah, the actual first Toy Label CD, I believe in the Bidikin Tower. And then the second Car Techno album. So that's what we got up on deck next week. Should be a good time. Yeah, it'll be nice to hear these the early Car Techno tracks in like actual listenable quality. So yeah, we got that to look forward to. Thanks for coming in and hanging out. And yeah, hope you have a good weekend. And see you next week. Peace out.
It's story time. Z is cooking. His windows are steamy. That tree is lovely. Perfect for a scene. Bob is putting on his boots.